check we're live on YouTube as well. This might be the rebirthing of a new / old tradition. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, see if we've gone live on YouTube as well. We should have done. Fingers crossed, if everything's worked to plan. How do I see my most recent stuff on YouTube? Let's have a little look. Look at all these people who've already saying hello, even though this hasn't been announced anywhere. I know it's on Twitter, and presumably you get a notification on here as well. I am just checking that we've also gone live on YouTube. We will get into some Q&A stuff in a minute, don't worry. But I need to check it's all actually working as planned, because as much fun as it is being just here on YouNow, if we don't have the YouTube lot, we don't really stand a chance of anyone but the real super hardcore finding us. So it still doesn't look like it's showing up on YouTube. Oh, Natalie's saying yes, it's on YouTube too. Well, why isn't it showing up on YouTube for me? I like to be able to have that open on my screen as well. Have people had notifications for it? Right, let's just try switching my YouTube account around. I know this is a really fun way to start a stream, but you know, it's, oh yeah, we are. I see we are live now. Excellent stuff. The picture quality looks a bit ropey on YouTube. My word, it looks much clearer on YouNow. I assume that's actually the same on both, but you know, right. Anyway, those of you who weren't around sort of this time last year might not know what's happening. Kev's live on YouNow. What's happening? What's all this? What is this Coffee with Kev that he speaks of? Coffee with Kev is a very simple. It's basically Coffee with Kev is the live stream pre-show. The pre-stream stream, we used to call it. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you come over to YouNow, because I can't see any of the chat on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouNow, and it's being simulcast onto YouTube. So if you want to get involved in the Q&A, which will be starting very, very shortly, you need to head over from YouTube to YouNow. It's younow.com/Lelujo. The link is in the description on YouTube as well, I think. It is. It's right there at the top of the description. So nice and easy to find. Come over to YouNow, and then you can get involved in the Q&A. But as I said, Coffee with Kev is the pre-stream stream. And what we do when I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, which I will be doing 9 p.m. tonight, twitch.tv/LelujoFM. I'll be streaming over on Twitch for a couple of hours. But before that starts, I make myself a cup of coffee, which I've done in my home football club mug, which is a beautiful thing. And you have the time it takes me to drink this cup of coffee to ask me as many questions as you can on whatever topic you would like. And usually that takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes of just a little Q&A while I drink my post-dinner pre-stream cup of coffee, just to warm up the old vocal cords, get a bit of a chat going. So let's get started with some chat. Let's have a look. And remember, if you are watching on YouTube, I can only see the chat on YouNow. So you can, whatever you're posting on YouTube, no one's ever going to see it. You might as well come over here to YouNow, and then I'll be able to see it. What have we got Andy for his birthday? Can't say, because he might find this stream. It's unlikely he will, but he does watch the YouTube videos from time to time. And although this won't stay permanently on the channel, he has ways and means of finding things, so I'd rather not share it. We haven't got him a big present, though. You'll find out next week. It's lots of cool little stuff. Do you think you'll bring the fam to the US? When we can afford it. I mean, it really does. It comes down to money, pure and simple. We'd love to. I'd have loved to have been at VidCon last week. We'd love to go to Disney World. We'd love to go to New York. We'd love to go to LA. I'd love to go to Vegas. I'd love to go to San Diego Comic-Con. There's so many reasons we'd like to go to the US. But the fact of the matter is, to get 5 people from the UK to the US, you're looking at probably around £400 to £500 per person for a flight. And that's a pretty cheap flight. So straight away, it's like £2,000 just to get there. Then we've got to find somewhere to stay while we're there, keep ourselves amused while we're there. We priced up a trip to Disney World when we came back from Disneyland Paris, and it was going to cost about £12,000 for us to go and do a couple of weeks in Florida. It's just not even close to realistic for us at the moment. So one day, maybe next year, probably not next year. We'll see. Is this audio only? No, you should be able to see my beautiful face. What's my favorite theme park? Disneyland Paris. When's my next 24-hour stream? I don't have one planned at the moment. Yes, Daniel, there will be Twitch tonight. Twitch.tv/LelujoFM. Have I ever been to Teesside? No, I've never been further north than Blackpool. or Manchester or Leeds or whichever one of them is that kind of line that goes across. That's as far north as I've ever been. Am I going to make this a regular thing? I think so. We always used to do this back when I was Twitch streaming before. We always used to do a pre-stream stream here on YouNow. And when I came back to Twitch like a month ago, I didn't bring this back immediately because I thought it was still a bit broken and rubbish. But it actually seems to work now, which is nice. So for as long as it seems to be working, we'll carry on using it. I've got coffee foam all in my moustache now. What football team do I support? Peterborough United. Why is your YouTube channel so awesome? Because I'm on it and I'm an awesome guy. Yes, definitely. As Shannon says, well done, Andy, on his award. It's awesome. Joshua, I'm not going to do a GoFundMe to go to the US. There's as much as I know we've got a Patreon and I know people have they do Twitch subs and donations and various things. That's one thing. I would feel really uncomfortable if I got people to basically pay for us to go on holiday. That's something we've got to pay for ourselves, I think. Am I going to get those stupid candles? What stupid candles? What are you talking about? What are you saying? What stupid candles? I have seen Posh of Sign George Boyd. I'm very happy about it. What wrestler would I be and why? Kevin Owens, because all I'd really need is maybe a haircut and contact lenses, and I'm there. What's my opinion on The Undertaker putting on a good match at Extreme Rules? I mean, it was unexpected, to be sure. Marvel or DC? Marvel for movies, DC for comics. What's my favorite GM ever? What does that mean? My shelf is dope. Thank you. Which one? I particularly like this one here, because that's my my Women of Comics shelf, where I've got all my favorite female comic book characters all on a little shelf together. That's my favorite shelf because I think it's awesome. Yes, there is an FM stream at 9 o'clock on Twitch. Can you do a Kev reacts to watching Love Island? I'd have to watch Love Island to be able to do that. So no, I've never watched it. I can't see that I ever would watch it. Have I opened my brown bag of stuff? Brown bag of stuff. What was that? Something that was sent to the PO box? And did it have Lord Kevin on the front of it? If so, I opened it today. It's going to be on tomorrow's vlog. It was a weird bag, a very weird bag full of weird things. How many pops do I have? Probably about 200 at this point. I don't actually know. Do I listen to radio? No. What's my favourite ride at Disneyland Paris? Pirates of the Caribbean. Favourite TV series? I don't really watch TV very much. Genuinely don't really watch. I mean, I just sit. I have shows on in the background. Like at the moment, I'm working back through The Office again. So that's kind of on in the background while I'm working. But I've seen it so many times before. I'm talking about the US version of it because there's only 12 episodes of the English one. So you get through it in a day. But it's just, I know what's going on. And I kind of work through that. And then I'll maybe move on to Parks and Recreation, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What else goes in that kind of rotation? Those kind of shows, they're all kind of the same people. It's a bit written by the same people, same kind of American comedy sitcom things. Just have them on in the background. That's about it. Don't really watch a lot else. I have just started watching Stranger Things 3 years too late. I'm up to like episode 4 of that, but it takes me so long to actually sit and watch TV shows because I always have so much other stuff going on that I don't get onto it very often. Right. What countries have I been to? I've answered that question on the last stream. Ask me again in a week and I might answer it again, but I've answered it very recently. Setup tour one day, maybe. There's not really much to it. There's a microphone, a camera, some lights, some toys, a computer over there. What's Andy doing? Andy's in bed. He was very tired. You'll find out all about that on tomorrow's vlog. Is Lucy's boyfriend comfortable being on camera on YouTube? If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been. So, yeah, it was always his and Lucy's decision when he came on camera for the first time. He's now been on a couple of times, so that means he's now comfortable doing it. Did I watch that? There you go. Someone else saying, did I watch Stranger Things? Just mentioned that. Would Andy go to London for the trams? What trams? I've never seen trams in London. Perhaps you have to go south of the water for them. I don't travel to South London. I never have any reason to. When does Andy break up from school? Tomorrow. Can we see your man bun? You can't see the man bun. I have got a hairband that I was wearing while I was editing earlier. I bought this today from Boots because my hair, I can't find hair product to keep my hair off my face at the moment. So I bought a hairband, which kind of pushes it all back like that. I don't have anything to put it in a man bun at the moment. But yeah, that's my hairband that when I'm sat here editing like this, it just stops my hair dropping in my face. I've not decided whether I'm going to get a haircut or not. This is probably the longest my hair has been in over 20 years, I should think. So I'm tempted to just grow it and see what it's like. Because I've always had proper jobs, I've never really been in a position to grow my hair before. I don't particularly want to have long hair, but at the same time, might give it a go. Don't know. We'll see. Do any of the children have asthma? Lucy had it, but has kind of grown out of it, if that's a thing that you can do. She doesn't even have an inhaler anymore. But other than that, no. DC bombshells. There's some DC bombshells behind me. Oh, there you go. They're over that shoulder, aren't they? I've got Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn there. I do have Catwoman somewhere as well. I don't know if she's just... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Is Catwoman there? No, I don't know where Catwoman's gone. The best DC bombshell is Batwoman, but they don't do her in the big figure like that with a baseball bat. Very cool. Right, Brandon, is it you who keeps asking about stupid candles? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're going to have to give me more information when you're talking about stupid candles. Otherwise, stop asking the question because I genuinely don't know what you mean. So you're going to have to explain that. Have you seen the new stuff at SDCC? I haven't seen anything from Comic-Con yet, no. A lot of these questions are being asked over and over again. Don't know if you remember a few months back, I got you the DC Bombshells Katana pop figure. Thank you very much. That's not behind me anywhere at the moment, I don't think. I've got probably a pile of 50 or 60 pops on another desk over there, my old desk, that are just piled still in their boxes, that I need to get another couple of these cupboards. The plan is I'm turning this whole room around, and that's a longer wall. So rather than having two cupboards like that, filling the width, I'm going to have like 3 or 4 going across there, desk a bit further away, so it's an even bigger, more epic display, and they'll be a part of that. If you died and had to be an animal, what one would you be and why? Giraffe, because I've got long necks and they're awesome. Where should we get? I'm going to scroll down a little bit. So many comments are repeating questions that have already been asked earlier in the same stream. That just makes it harder for me to find any questions to answer. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you come on over here to YouNow. I can't see the comments on YouTube. This is a YouNow stream that's just being simulcast onto YouTube. So if you are on YouTube and you've got questions you want to ask, make sure you come over to YouNow. I can't see the chat on YouTube, so I won't answer anything that's asked on YouTube. You've got to come over to YouNow. How do I manage not to get embarrassed blogging in public? I mean, I'm sat here on the internet wearing a headband and a Harry Potter t-shirt in front of my toys. Do you really think holding a camera up is going to embarrass me? No, I don't think I look any stupider doing that than I do with the rest of the get-up. Are you going to get the stupid candles? Right, okay. No, probably not. We won't get those candles for Andy's birthday cake because we're not going to be at home for Andy's birthday. Plus, he doesn't eat cake. Are Andy and Amy okay? Yes. How was my day? Excellent. The trams go from Wimbledon to Croydon. Yeah, I have no reason to be in that part of London ever, really. Did I watch the cricket on Sunday? I did not. What was I doing on Sunday? We were in Cambridge on Sunday. I managed to avoid all of the sport that was going on. Because wasn't it like all on the same day? The World Cup final in the cricket, the men's Wimbledon final, the boat race, and the British Grand Prix. Is that right? Are they the 4 things? Didn't watch any of them. Don't even know who won the other 3. I know England won the World Cup, but other than that, I don't know anything else that went on. Have I ever been to Blackpool? We have been to Blackpool. We went to Blackpool last year and the year before, and we're going again in August. So yeah, we go to Blackpool quite regularly. The auto reply thing doesn't work on YouTube anymore. Well, that's just silly. At least it does. I mean, what Connor's talking about there is there used to be a thing on YouTube where it would constantly reply in the chat telling people to come over to YouNow, which it doesn't seem to do anymore. Bottom line, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to get involved, the link is in the description. So just click on the link in the description. That'll bring you straight to YouNow, and then you can ask questions, and it'll be lovely. Did Anna have a good day? Yes, we both had a good day. We were out and about adventuring today. We did lots of fun stuff. How old was Andy when me and Anna started dating? He was 7. I think. What's my favourite ride at Thorpe Park? Teacups or the log flume? No, that Thorpe Park's where it's got the big Dr. Pepper log flume, isn't it? I love that. That's awesome. Kev, I'm an idiot and I kind of decided to play FM when I don't even watch football. I don't really watch football and I play it, so it doesn't make you an idiot at all. Did I watch Eurovision this year? I haven't watched Eurovision since I was a kid, and my parents used to make me watch it. It doesn't interest me in the slightest. I sent a toothbrush for him. Helps as it's double-sided. Thank you. Who do I think is going to win League One this year? Peterborough, of course. I recommend that you go in the lift in the Marriott Hotel in Bournemouth. It's amazing. Can we just wander into the Marriott and go in the lift if we're not staying at the Marriott? Yes, there is a cool shirt. Get ready for the stream. I can't wear my stream shirt on the pre-stream stream. So the stream at 9 o'clock, I'll be wearing my new shirt. We went shirt shopping today, investing those Twitch subs sensibly. So I will be between the pre-stream stream and the stream. I'll be changing shirts. So I can't. This is why I'm not beautiful yet. I'll look stunning for the actual stream. You don't. No, Rich. I don't really like sport at all. I'm not really interested. I used to, but I just I'm not interested. It's always the same. There's never anything new happening. Lewis Hamilton won the British Grand Prix. Exactly. Never anything new happening. Do we struggle to brush Andy's teeth? Not anymore. We used to, but it's a lot better now. He even does like 30 seconds of it himself now. Am I a fan of Harry Potter? Yes. Have I figured out a way to bypass Article 13 yet? No. Hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully it won't be a big deal. All we can do is hope that it doesn't go badly. If it does, I'll go and become a teacher again. It's as simple as that, really. There's I'm not going to try and bypass it. There's no point trying to get around it, because most solutions to get around it will be breaking the terms and conditions anyway. So I could try and use a VPN to upload, but then YouTube's still not going to pay me because I'm still in the UK. I'm not going to lie about my address. Do I have a business email? I do. It's linked from my Instagram, my YouTube. It's easy to find. What's my favorite game? Football Manager. Am I looking forward to WWE Raw Reunion? Not particularly. Did I watch Extreme Rules? Yes. Manchester has a really big tram system. It does. I think Andy probably would enjoy it. We just need a reason to take him to Manchester. Will we go to Liverpool? Not in the near future. Do I play RuneScape? No. So many of these questions are repeats. Just ask a question once and then it doesn't block up the chat for everybody else. Am I going to Area 51 on the 20th of September? No, I'm going to be at Centre Parks on the 20th of September, and it's going to be lovely. Planning on coming to Glasgow? Not at the moment. Have I played FIFA 19? Yes. What did I teach when I was a teacher? Computer science. Am I going live on Instagram? No. I'm running out of coffee. We've probably got maybe 3 minutes of this left, maybe 5. So if you haven't asked a question yet, now is the time to ask a question. If you've already asked a question, please don't ask it again, because it'll clog up the chat. If you are watching on YouTube as well and you want to ask a question, you need to come over to YouNow. I can't see the chat on YouTube. This is a YouNow stream that just broadcasts onto YouTube as well, so that you can see what's going on, but you can't interact with it on YouTube. So if you want me to see what you're saying, you've got to come to YouNow. The link is in the top line of the description over on YouTube. So you can come on over here. We'll be live for probably another 4 or 5 minutes. Kev, the log flume isn't Dr. Pepper, it's Oasis. What's my opinion on the change? I couldn't care less. I mean, it was always, I like Dr. Pepper, so it was always cool that it was the Dr. Pepper log flume. I don't care if they've rebranded it, as long as the ride's still the same. How much coffee do I drink? Too much. I think I'll join you for a coffee. That's a good idea. Kevin, I did send the brown bag labelled Lord Kevin. I also don't know what was in the bag. How do you not know what was in the bag if you sent it? Do I have any Doctor Who pops? I've had some from time to time and always given them away because I don't watch Doctor Who. Why can't Andy watch QI at 11 o'clock on Dave? Because he's asleep at 11 o'clock. What coffee do I drink? Most of the time I have a Tassimo Kenko XL Americano because it fills a mug that size and it tastes good. Would we take Andy to a water park? We took him to Alton Towers Water Park a few years ago. We're going to Centre Parks, which is water. We enjoyed the Aqua Lagoon at Disneyland as well. So, yeah, water parks are fun. Who would win in a fight, Mr. Potato Head or Slinky? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I think Slinky's probably going to win because Mr. Potato Head's just slow and bulky, and Slinky can just wrap him up, and he's probably quicker than him as well. What really bothers me is I seem laid back. I mean, nothing really bothers me. What is there to bother me? I don't like silly trolls. I don't like people who just hate for the sake of hating. Not even just on me, but anyone. But yeah, I kind of just take things as they come. Yes, I am streaming FM tonight, 9 o'clock, twitch.tv/LuluShowFM. We're going to the Sherwood Forest Centre Parks. What did I think of Extreme Rules? It was a good show. Do I like horror movies? No. Do I have Netflix? Yes. I like quick-fire questions. What microphone stand is this? This is the Rode Studio Arm, I think it's called. So it's very handy. It's the Rode Studio Arm with a blue shock mount and the Blue Yeti microphone on it, so I can bang the table to my heart's content, and it doesn't come through the microphone and sound awful. You can still hear that I'm banging the table, but it doesn't come through like that, like it would if it was on a tabletop mic stand. What do I think of Drake Maverick? He's awesome. Do I like Series of Unfortunate Events? Never seen it. Who would win in a fight, Darragh McAntony or Barry Fry? Darragh McAntony. Barry Fry's like 1,000 years old. Would Andy like the DLR? Probably, but he really doesn't want to go to London for some reason. What made me be a YouTuber? Uploading YouTube videos looked like fun. So I started uploading YouTube videos, and then people enjoyed them, and it kind of snowballed from there. I didn't start doing YouTube with a view to being a YouTuber. I just started doing videos because it was fun, and it was so much fun. I started doing it every day, and people seemed to appreciate that I was having fun. Loving the headband. Thank you. I did only put it on as a gag. I wasn't supposed to be wearing this in public. I was just wearing it earlier today to keep my hair out of my face because my hair product has melted. I have bought some new hair product. This is so interesting, which apparently is super strong hold. But because my hair's getting longer now, the stuff I've been using for years doesn't keep it in place in the heat. It just melts, and I end up with this sticky sludge dripping down my head. You'd have noticed on the videos last week I had a big spot somewhere as well. That's from build-up of goop dripping down my face off of my hair. I haven't had spots for years, but yeah, it's a problem. So hopefully this new stuff will actually hold my hair in place. What camera did I take to Disney, and was I allowed a tripod? Well, because my shoulder was injured at the time, the whole of the Disney vlogs were done on this camera, on a G7X Mark II. So I didn't use a tripod with it. It was just handheld the whole time. When we go back, I'll take the big camera, the Canon 80D, and I'll have it on a GorillaPod or equivalent. And I'm sure it'll be fine. I know you're not allowed selfie sticks, but I saw plenty of people with them, and I saw plenty of people with tripods. So I think I'll probably be fine. Would I say Netflix is worth it? Absolutely. Have I been to Stoke-on-Trent? I've been through Stoke-on-Trent. Right, last three questions, because this is the last mouthful of coffee going down now. Coffee is gone. So we'll do the last three questions, and then I need to go and put on a sexy shirt and get ready for the Twitch stream at 9 o'clock. Do I have the new John Cena pop? What is the new one? I know there's an invisible one, the You Can't See Me John Cena pop that I'm looking for. Obviously can't see it though. I've got the rest of that set. I think it's Batista, Randy Orton, Charlotte Flair, somebody else, and the invisible John Cena. So I've got all the others. I just need the John Cena, but can't see it anywhere. Would I ever stop the vlog? I will definitely stop the vlog one day. I don't know when, I don't know why, but I can guarantee that the vlog will stop at some point. It's not sustainable to vlog every single day forever. I've done it for 2.5 years. There'll come a point where it's not possible to do it every day anymore. I can certainly see in the next 18 months or so dropping down to maybe 5 days a week, just for my own sanity. Did I have to go to court over Andy's attendance? No, we were just short of that. They were just starting to send those threatening letters and reach that point, and then he went back. The threat of having to do that was one of the main reasons why I left work. Have I ever heard of Bristol? I have. I used to work in Bristol. I used to go to Bristol a lot. Do I have a Wii U? Yes. Somebody's asking a lot about RuneScape, and I've already answered that question. Right, last question. This isn't the last question. Someone said, what do I think about Ariana Grande? I don't really have an opinion on her, but I do have a question about her. We were in Primark today, and there was a T-shirt where it was Ariana Grande's face, and she was the picture on it was upside down on the shirt. What's that about? Is that significant? And so someone explained to me why Ariana Grande's upside down on a T-shirt. I don't understand. Favorite Apple product? MacBook Pro, I guess, because I use it constantly every day. Or the iPhone. iPhones are cool. Or the iPad. Everything they do is awesome, apart from that weird speaker thing that no one bought because it was just a really expensive Alexa. Do I have a PS4? Yes. And I think that's going to be that. I'm just scanning through the really recent stuff, see if there's any really interesting questions to finish off with. Where do I hope to be as a YouTuber in the next year or so? That's an interesting question. We're going to end there. So that is the last question. That's from Hannah to the top. Where do I hope to be as a YouTuber in the next year or so? Very good question, because I think for me now, this could be like a 2 or 3 minute answer. This I could go on a bit here, so brace yourselves. When I first started YouTube, it was all about just having fun. So that's going back 4 years. I think my 5-year Twitter anniversary is in October. Not Twitter, YouTube. That'll be when I'll have been on YouTube 5 years. Or is it 4 years? I can't remember. But it started off just being fun, and then I had to leave teaching. I didn't leave teaching to become a YouTuber. I left teaching because I had to look after Andy, and the only way I could earn money was as a YouTuber. So at that point, YouTube became a really big priority, and so my goal changed. It changed from I'm doing YouTube because it's lots of fun to right, I'm now doing YouTube because I've got to make enough money to pay the bills, and that's where we've been for like the last 18 months. But we're now at the point where okay, YouTube does pay the bills now. You know, I've been doing it full time for 2 years. I'm not planning to go back to teaching in September. We're living a relatively comfortable life. As I always say, I'm still not earning as much money as I did when I was teaching, but we're certainly doing okay. So just having to pay the bills isn't a motivator anymore, because it's kind of done that. Maslow's hierarchy of needs for those business studies people out there. So I think my goal for the next year, 18 months for YouTube isn't really subscriber based or views based or money based. It's more, I want to be able to flex my creativity a little bit. I do want to move away from daily on both channels. Not like I don't want to go down to like 1 video a week or anything, but I'd love to have weekends off. That would be really nice. I've not had weekends off for 3 or 4 years. So I'd like to maybe drop down to, let's say, 10 videos a week across the 2 channels rather than the existing 20 plus that we do. And I'd like to be able to make better videos. So I want to improve the quality. I want to stop doing vlogs where we're just sat in the living room doing nothing. I want them to be more arty, better edited. I want to up my game. I want to focus on quality rather than quantity. And that's the big push over the next year and a half. And it's going to take time, mainly because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I have no training in any of this. I've never been taught how to edit video. I never went to film school. I know nothing about making a good vlog. Everything I do, I've figured out for myself by Googling it and figuring it out as I go. I don't feel like I'm a particularly creative person. So I've got to learn a lot of stuff. But in a year and a half's time, I hope I'm seen more as, rather than someone who makes a lot of work. I don't at the moment. I think I'm seen as that guy who works really hard and produces a lot of content, which is fine. That's what I've been for the last couple of years. 2 years time, I want people to see me as that guy who makes really, really top quality content. And because of that, I don't have to make as much. That's the plan. But we are going to wrap things up there on this stream because I need to get myself ready for my Twitch stream. So if you want to keep the conversation going, head over to twitch.tv/LaLujoFM. I'll be live over there from 9 o'clock tonight. I will be playing Football Manager, but those of you who've been in my Twitch streams before know that they basically take the same shape as what you've just seen on here for half an hour. But rather than me taking up the full screen, I'm in the corner. There's Football Manager being played, but we're just chatting about whatever we want to chat about. It's rarely about the Football Manager. So if you want to keep the conversation going, head over for that. Thank you for your support again tonight. Thank you for coming in and keeping me company while I have a little chat and drink my coffee. And I'll see you all again